Welcome back to the travels of Beefstick the Barbarian. Last time, we accidentally stumbled into a den of thieves who were none too happy to see me there. They attacked, killed them rather easily. Discovered on them a plot to steal a jewel from one of the lords here in town. Went there, gave him the letter, told him about the plot. He was thankful. Went down to Andra's gift. Met a lady who's worried about her husband and son, who had been gone for 2 days. Sad to say, I found her son's body in the shallow water here. At least he dived bravely, trying to stop a couple assailants from doing whatever horrible things to a woman coming out of here. I could only imagine a prostitute. So nothing good was going to happen there. Going to feel horrible telling the woman about her son. She's got a hollow-born baby and now a dead son. Who knows what happened to her husband, which is what we're about to find out going into the Salty Mast. Or try to find out. So yeah, bad times all around.
Nothing like this in Gilded Vale. Just Wallaroo of the milkmaid. She knew what she was doing.
Overfried cod, watered ale, and prostitution. A bastion of Deerwooden culture.
Hope you aren't expecting to find the leaden key in
Visit
here.
new lands, see the sights. I do love travel.
Now to find a home for my other staff.
Oh, Durrance. Oh, Durrance. Captain Pepperjack. Alright, well, let's talk to the,
Sure.
mistress here first.
Greetings.
The Almoa woman watches you suspiciously. One hand is tensed at her side, but as you approach, she relaxes and gives you a friendly, if weary, smile. I don't see many unfitted like you who aren't looking for trouble. You aren't looking for trouble, are you? What kind of trouble are you having? A frown ripples across her blue facial markings. The kind that's bad for business. Local rowdies have taken to harassing my hard-working boys and girls. And our customers, they started showing up after this rash of Hollowborn. And they've been driving my regulars away. Yeah. I noticed. Poor boy's dead. Tried to stop some of those rowdies. She looks you up and down, scratching her chin. There aren't too many who care about what happens in places like the Gift. But word is you're an exception. The knights are too busy sniffing around Duke Ivar to bother with us commoners, and I'd just as soon not deal with their bureaucracy. Anyway, my reputation must have gone up. I must check that in my character screen soon. Tell me how I can help. Maea draws you closer. These thugs tend to roam in groups, which suggests to me that they aren't random incidents. I saw several of them mugging a would-be patron outside. She places one large finger on your chest. You put a stop to these attacks, and I'll find a real nice way to thank you. She winks. Got me? Aha! Well, I mean, a fine-looking Almoa. I'm a fine-looking, strapping Almoa myself. We could, work something out. Sagani glances over at Kana. Cover your ears, lad. Oh, we got two Almo on the party, that's right. I got questions. Shoot. I don't say that. I got a guy with an arquebus and a guy with a pistol. What do you know about these attacks? She waves a hand at the door. You only have to step outside to see it for yourself. Those thugs out there are just waiting to cause trouble for anyone coming or going. She sizes you up. Maybe they would just let you pass, however. Tell me more about your business. She rubs the back of her neck. It's not doing as well as I'd like with all this trouble. I run an honest enterprise, just trying to give folks a little rest and relaxation. She nods at you and lowers her voice. You help me out and I'll see about getting you a special discount. Ayo! Can I ask you about something else? Is there someone here named Sarah? She laughs. You must be new in town, dearie. She's only the most sought-after girl in the district. You want to spend time with her? Just ask. She's 1,000 for the night, but she's worth every pound. Or so they tell me. Wow, 1,000. Fancy a go of her? She nudges you in the ribs. Best money you could spend in the gift. Yeah, well, I do want that medallion, but I'm not spending 1,000. No, siree. We'll find another way to get to her. Maybe another time. She winks. That's what everyone says at first. Tell me about this place. I thought that was clear as crystal waters below the docks. She laughs. This here's the Salty Mast, the most famous house of pleasure in Defiance Bay. We got drinks, beds, and good company to help you enjoy both. Of course, the club for refined and prestigious gentlemen is upstairs. You'll find several of the hardest working boys and girls in Defiance Bay up there too. Oh, that's hiring adventurers, I'm guessing. Here for some quiet time, Let's order refreshments. What do you sell? Alright, the regular food. Okay. I could rest here. Don't need to. Alrighty then. Let's have a look around the place. Captain Pepperjack. He's a real cheesy type, if you know what I mean. You see the prow of a ship slice through the deck of another, a Valian spice vessel, and are immediately accosted by splintering wooden panic. The pirates are upon the ship in the space of a shout, all elbows, gold earrings, and violence. Crewmen are hurled, shoved, and punched off the deck as the dog-eared captain boards. The hunt begins immediately as water begins to claim the wounded merchant vessel. The large cargo boxes are ignored entirely in favor of the smaller, more delicate boxes and jars. The captain stands, water snarling around his ankles as he waits for each of his crew to return to the ship with their plunder. Counting them off, he takes a returning jump and grabs the railing, hauling himself aboard as the remains of the merchant vessel are devoured by the ocean below. The captain applauds, raucous cheers and laughter as they begin to sort through the valuable Valian spices. The Fansington would eat well tonight. So, Mr. Orico.
Hello.
Orico catches your eye. A golden hoop dangles from one ear, and his fine, fitted clothes whisper as he glides over to you. You have me at a loss. How could I afford time with such a magnificent creature? Oh boy. Okay, so he's one of the... Yeah. I'll play dumb. What are we talking about? I'm talking about your magnificent eyes and perfect lips. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Truly, it should be a crime for you to even close them. Well, yeah, man's got a point. He runs a finger along a perfectly symmetrical goatee. What can Orico do for you? You tell me, Orico. You tell me. Some things must be experienced to be believed. Oh boy. Alright, let's... Not this time, Orico. Maybe in the future. Oh, this is the father. Wow, he's been in here for 2 days? Lines tulips. Wade's eyes are red-rimmed and unfocused. He stares into a filthy mug as if searching for something. He shivers and takes another drink. Tap Wade on the shoulder. His eyes are filled with shame and self-loathing. What do you want from me? Your son is dead. Darren was defending one of the women here from a couple of thugs. Wade seems to stare through you. My boy died while I was in here? Ada, my wife, she always said I'd come to no good, but I never thought... You need to tell Ada what happened. What's the use? It's over. Our son is dead. She'll never have me back. This is where I belong. Can't talk to him anymore? No. Alright. Well, I'll have to tell Ada myself. Poor woman. With that outfit and that dance there, I know what her profession is. Half-finished tankards of ale and bottles of wine leave wet rings on the bar. Scattered plates hold fish bones and grease.
Good day to you.
She leans on the bar, her black-painted nails tapping the wood. What'll it be? Alright, so I can get food, hire adventurers, and I can ask her about the place. She arches an eyebrow. Every foreign sailor and visiting villager knows about the Salty Mast. It's the most famous brothel in Defiance Bay. She points to an Amoa woman. You want to know more? Just ask Maea. I already talked to her. Goodbye. Such beautiful women. I have my eye on the icy one in the corner. Can't kick me out of this woman here? I'm afraid she only has eyes for the elf by the bar. Bonamicio. Postenago. Not her. Doublets. Can't read these fast enough. Guard. Older drunkard.
Hail and well met.
His robes are torn and stained with vomit. He turns his eyeless face toward you, wiping his mouth. Come for a story? His speech is slurred and his voice ragged. I told all the best stories. He slaps his chest. It's my club anyway. What club? The club for refined and prestigious gentlemen. He prods your shoulder. Wait, if you don't know about the club, you must be... He heaves, catching his chest. After several precarious seconds, he recovers. Where was I? Oh, you must be here about the ring. The ring. He shoves it into your hand. Have to have that to get into the lounge. He hiccups. They don't let just anyone in, you know. He wipes a hand on his shredded robe. It's the most exclusive club in Defiance Bay. He slaps you on the back. Whatever you do, don't tell him you're new or... He turns away, overcome by a fit of dry heaving. Wow. Well, thanks for the ring. Ten Louis and Omedan. You see a tall woman crouched over her drink, sitting alone in an unkempt inn. What few other patrons are there leave her well alone, walking a wide berth as she drinks. Even the innkeeper avoids her eye as he serves her a procession of drinks, but she seems to take no notice. A man swaggers in, and he does take notice. With an imperious nod to the innkeeper, he seats himself next to the woman, her buxom form in clear interest. She turns away from him, but he persists, reaching a hand across and touching her knee. In seconds, he is prone on the floor, shocked and still, scrambling to get back up, and is prevented by her shoe on his throat. She raises an eyebrow, expression empty as he splutters for mercy. He's red by the time she relents, and she turns back to her drink as he scrambles backward and out the door, casting affronted glances behind him as he retreats. The other patrons shake their heads knowingly. Maybe would have been better to start with words. You see the burned out shell of a room. This man stands in the middle of it, scorch marks surrounding his feet, smoke rising from his fire-singed robe. Debris is littered about, broken shelves, torn and burned books, smashed chairs, a sundered table. There are cracks in the walls, and light shines weakly through a small hole in the roof. Every window in the room has shattered, and a lamp lies on its side in the corner, burning oil, forming a pool under it on the stone floor. The man looks around, surveying the wreckage, his eyes stopping briefly on the 5 bodies lying amidst the debris. They are twisted, burned, torn, and nearly unrecognizable. He turns back to the only living man remaining, sitting against the wall, legs and pelvis crushed under a heavy stone beam. The dying man stares blankly over the beam, blood running from the corner of his mouth. The uninjured man leans over, looking into the eyes of the other. No other may have this knowledge, he says. The other man opens his mouth to speak, but this man has already walked away. He drops his hand to his side and speaks a short phrase. An inky drop falls from his hand and hits the ground, growing into a ring of black energy that extends outward. As it passes over the other man, he transforms. His skin becomes ashen and gray, his flesh desiccating and wrinkling in on itself. The ring extends past the man and blinks out of existence as his body, now nothing but ash, collapses in on itself. Not the friendly type, I see. What do we have here? The kitchen? Can I go in? Apparently I can. There's a chef and a guard. Hey, chef. The patrons and the courtesans work up a fierce appetite, if you know what I mean. Keeps me busy. Right. I do know what you mean. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Big Dermsey. Big Dermsey? Not very big. Big Dermsey. The Orland man seems to walk with a slight limp. He doesn't say anything, but he stops and regards you with interest. What's wrong with your leg? He just laughs and shakes his head. Oh boy. Oh, yeah, I'm leaving that one alone. Can I go in there? Talk to my AI if you have questions about the attractions. Apparently I can. Don't mind me. I'm just here to pilfer. In the grand tradition of RPGs.
I shall be discreet.
Anything else in here? No? Okay. We'll move on to the next room.
Hi.
Oh, it's not even stealing in this room. That's no fun. The Durwood, Part 5. The Proliferation of Animancy. Animancy out loud while under Editor rule was technically no longer taboo after Hadrod's rebellion. Academics began its study again in earnest in 2681 AI. By 2697 AI, there were almost 40 academics actively researching the field, both in the Durwood and the Valian republics, even though no significant results had been discovered. A tragic breakthrough of sorts in BioReach accidentally shattered the souls of about a dozen volunteers who had been helping him. In retaliation for the deaths, the citizens of the area stormed his house and killed him. The Earl of the region, not wanting to waste resources or anger the locals any more than they already were, did nothing to find the head of the vigilante mob, but neither did he outlaw animancy. To ensure their own safety, most animancers moved from the rural areas they were studying and settled in Defiance Bay, many of them choosing the emerging and wealthy district of Brackenbury as their new home of operations. While there were still a few breakthroughs and the study of animancy continued for the next 24 years, it quickly slowed as it became cost prohibitive and complicated the more people learned about it. Most animancers couldn't afford to continue research without the support of donations or gifts from wealthy individuals and organizations. In 2737 AI, some animancers, desperate to continue their study and seeing no other means of furthering their research, entered the forbidden ruins of Airglanfath to further their research. They discovered some such sites had strange artifacts that seemed to bear affinity to soul essence and began to prod at the devices for further insight. Even with continued research, they are unable to tell quite what they have discovered. Eventually, they were found out by the Glanfathans, who captured some of them, demanding they be punished for their crimes. The Derwooden authorities, in order to maintain their treaties and keep the peace, had no choice. They allowed the animancers to be executed according to Glanfathan tradition. This led the Duke to make an additional proclamation: the study and practice of animancy on or even near the sacred Glanfathan sites would be punishable by death. In 2780 AI, in order to solidify relations again with the Glanfathans, the Derwooden government allowed some animancers to begin training and experiments in conjunction with Glanfathan mine hunters, their native ciphers. This was an exchange of information. The animancers documented the secrets of the mine hunter powers. The mine hunters learned new techniques for concentration, which assisted them in taking their powers to a level no Glanfathan had seen before. The ciphers, no longer wary of the animancers' intentions, trusted them to such a level that they convinced the Glanfathans to give some animancers limited access to some of the training sites where the Glanfathans practice. The Amphiths of the Glanfathan tribes opened the training grounds to the animancers. They were not allowed inside, as this was still strictly forbidden, but the general allowances by the Glanfathans were seen as a breakthrough in relations between the Derwood and Air Glanfath. Over the next 8 years, the animancers' research would continue unimpeded. With the exception of some minor squabbles, there has been no major strife between the two groups for almost 120 years since. Rolled bills and receipts show amounts paid to Maea's staff as well as her expenses for ale, fish, and new linens. Why can't I? Let me open the door. Why can't I open this door? Is it on? There it goes. Sometimes selecting a door is really hard in this game. Oh my, look at this place. Larinia.
Greetings.
The dwarven maid raises the hem of her skirt to show you a well-muscled leg. Hey now! You've never experienced anything like this before. Trust me. Oh, what do you mean? Why, I could climb a tall thing like you all night. She slaps a smooth, firm thigh. I bet you could. I bet you could. Astoundingly, there's no spare change between these cushions. Aww. Ikali.
Hail and well met.
The pale elf's gold eyes are the color of a winter sunset. She touches your cheek with a cool hand. You look like you've journeyed far. Let me show you comfort and rest. Now tell me about yourself. I came to Defiance Bay from the frozen lands at the southern end of the world. Few of my people venture this far north, but none know how to warm a cold night like we do. Her skin seems to glow in the darkened bar. Well now. Aldwin, whoa, you're a muscled up one.
Hello.
The elf's long hair frames high cheekbones and a long, slender nose. It's not every day that the club gets a breath of fresh air. Who are you? I'm a native of the Durwood and an expert in the subtle arts. If it's practiced skill and finesse you seek, look no further. He wraps his tapered fingers around a wine goblet. Nice ring. You may enter. Haha, very nice. What do we have? Oh. There's Sorrel. Well guarded, I see. If you want to meet Sorrel, talk to Maya. Fair enough. Alright. Let's check out this here club. Jason, Vincent Dwellier, and the brothel patron. That's it? The club is this one room? It's a nice room and all, but... The plaque beneath the display case reads, "The legendary Gilt Blade of Lorne. Capable of smiting any foe dead with a single blow. Broken in the Battle of Tower Watch." Well now, what do we have here? Club of Refined and Prestigious Gentlemen Guest Book. The names scrawled in this guest book span pages of the thick tome. Daenerys, Toro Magnath, Gakon, Barghest, Balden Og, Captain Repite, Dusan, OSK, Hakuroshi Kama, CG Refuge, Rogue Menace, Angtheron, Vile Loner, Zed, Volrath, Zenkla Darkstone, Thesio, Mithadris Keolston, Sercupremus, Riva Music, Bulgol, Maras Maglfar, Celeblum Celebronx, Mike Hagar, Casgar, Anywhere, Hamster, okay, Guar, Vander, Aldbaran, Airhead, okay, Ithro Merlan, Braktash, Fenrir, Carnwallis, Teoma Mente, Charles Cleric, Retsim Namotatap. I'll take it. Your first time at the club for refined and prestigious gentlemen, sir? Why, yes it is. The man looks down his nose at you. So, you're a member, I see. Are you here for the exclusive club equipment? Tell me about this place. He folds his arms. Broadly speaking, you're in the club for refined and prestigious gentlemen on the upper floor of the Salty Mast. He tilts his head. More specifically, you're in the members-only lounge, which means you've been part of the club for at least a year. He eyes you suspiciously. Our rules are strict, but they keep the riffraff out, mostly. Show me your stock. I've been collecting the finest equipment for over a decade. I guarantee you won't find a superior collection. Ooh. Wow, it's expensive though. Spectacular Spetum. Poleaxe, two-handed. Hot diggity dang. Plus 4 accuracy times 1.15 damage. Plus 10 accuracy granted to an ally attacking the same target. Plus 1 enemies engaged. Alright. It's not bad. The Temaparacle. 100% corrode. Oh, I should read the histories on these. Yeah. The versatile. Oh, it's just a regular weapon description. Alright. Gotcha. Crate's Remorse. Exception. Crooked Bebo. That'd be nice for Sagani. Can't afford it. Well, I can sell some stuff. Sword of Venus. I don't have anyone. Oh, not extra speed. That's always good. Bypass damage resistance. Of course, I don't have anyone who uses rapiers. Citra Akara. Pistol. Bypasses 6 damage reduction. Accuracy. It's a good pistol. Shopundaku's Evil Black Arquebus. Well, hot diggity. The Maverick. This looks like it has the same exact stats as Citra Akara. And indeed it does. Just named differently. Alright. Gilt Blade of Lorn. This is just a fine sword, fine great sword. Darkosi Paladini's Longsword of Incline. This one's good. This is an excellent weapon. Or exceptional weapon, I guess. Habba's Hammer. Another exceptional weapon. These I can afford, actually. Anybody here like hammers? Hi there? Hammer? You like a hammer? Would you like a hammer? You want to use a hammer? How about some hammer? Mm-hmm. Saber, Stiletto, Club, Pistol, and Blunderbuss. Nope. How about you, Sagani? You like hammers? You like the hammer? Mm-hmm. You like the hammer? Hatchet, spear, quarterstaff, hunting bow, unarmed. Nope. Be nice to get you a hunting bow. You already got a pretty good hunting bow. See that stock again. So this hunting bow, yeah, it's just got more accurate, more damage. Don't know if it's definitely not worth me spending $6 grand on it though. It's not that much better than what I got. Not to mention I don't have $6 grand to spend. I mean, I do if I sell off this stuff. Which I'll sell off some of it. Yeah, and Griffin shields look cool. They're just not very good. Oh, there's more stuff. Oh, I should have kept scrolling. Hanover's Fist of Dotem. It's a badass mace. Sharpie's Warhammer. How does it differ from Haba's hammer? It doesn't. I suppose if you want to go two-fisted, though. There's two of them. Sandra's Blade. How about a saber? That would be nice. Pike Jaw Rod. Yeah. Semper's Faithful Dagger. Oh, this one's real nice. Plus 5. Yeah. Silver Crow Axe. If it was a hatchet, I might get it for Sagani, but it's a battle axe. Bonus crit damage, too. Nice. Sword of Prix. Or Pre. Oh, it's a saber. Nice. Oh, I might just buy this for Eder. Ah, yes. Well, let's see what else we got. The Vile Loner's Lance. One-handed spear. Disorienting. Inflicts -5 all defenses for 5 seconds on hit. That would be good for Sagani, but getting the saber for Eder is more important since he's in melee all the time. And Sagani, I usually have shooting arrows. Treves Conqueror Spear. And just the stuff I sold. Oh, and more. Cloak of the Theocrat. +1 interact, +1 resolve. That is nice. That would be useful for some spellcasters. Don Paco's Codpiece of Vigor. Oh boy. Oh, suddenly that is one heck of a codpiece right there. Damn. Apart from holding up one's trousers, belts are much favored. Oh boy. Holy smokes, I really want this now. Wow, +2 constitution. That is, of course, useful to anybody. Damn. That is a fine codpiece. Azalin's Helmet. Ah, +10% critical. Not bad. Waggy's Hat of Leadership. +1 resolve. Bradford's Pair of Lusciousness. +10 defense against spells. Always useful. Not very expensive either. Willowstone of Dionysus. +15 max endurance. Also useful. Alright. First things first. I need that saber. Yes. I don't need to compare it. I know it's better than what he's got. Let's see if I can sell off some more stuff. Can't really afford much more. I might be able to get one of those amulets. I don't want to completely run myself out of money because I need money for more upgrades. Spell defense is always useful. And endurance be very useful, especially for like Alof or Sagani who are low. I could get both of them, couldn't I? Oh, no, I didn't mean to get that. And that'll still leave me with 1,560 or so. Yeah, I'll sell a few more things out of here. don't think these are used in anything, because they would be in this section if they were. They're not ingredients, they're other. So you know what, I'm selling all of them. Except the lion hide, because the lion hide is just cool. Alright, that'll leave me with almost 2,000. That's not too bad. So first things first, there, get you a better weapon. His accuracy should have gone up by a lot, right? Oh, well, he's got the other weapon equipped. Hold on, let me switch to this weapon set and we'll be able to see this in action. Yeah, I went up by a lot. 15 to 21, 19 to 28, and the accuracy went up by 10. Very nice. Okay, so 2 amulets now. Amulet goes around the neck, so I'll give him the one that raises endurance. And now who gets the spell defense? I'll give Eder the spell defense. And presto. We are ready to rock and roll. Alright. That was a very fruitful
Ready, Watcher.
little exchange there. Oh. There you go. Cool, I have over 2,000 gold. I'll be able to afford almost any upgrade. Speaking of which, well, not these, but 1 day, 2 hours. By then, I might have that much gold anyway. Alright, I'm not looking forward to this, but let's return to this woman and tell her the grim news. Oops, what am I calling? NPCs with gold name plates were designed by our backers. Okay, so those stories when I reach into the souls, that's all backer stuff. Gotcha. I wonder if there's more enemies for me to fight down there. I'll find out later.
Hey.
Huh?
Yes?
How may I help?
Point the way. Right.
Poor Oda. What do we have here? Harassing thug. What have we here? Another tourist and the gift? He nods to his shifty-eyed companions. Let's give him a proper welcome. Let's talk this through. He draws a sharpened blade and smiles. I'm afraid you're missing the point, friend. Oh no. You guys are missing the point. I was trying to let you live, but I guess that ain't happening now. Okay, that's how you want it?
Yeah?
That's how we'll play it.
Hmm?
Ready, Watcher.
Yes?
On your word. On your word.
Alright, forget attacking this guy. Okay, Sagani, you gotta get into
Point the
melee,
way.
I guess. Beefstick, I need you to help her out.
Hey,
What?
Let's get in here.
Aye?
All off. I don't think I'm gonna need to do any hardcore spells. For now, just hit him with the Grimoire. Now, endurance with the Radiance. Guess I can't get Beefstick over there.
Yeah?
He's engaged, huh? Alright, well. It is what it is. I'll just have to whoop you up, buddy.
Aye?
Yeah?
What?
Lay down a healing circle.
Yes?
Let's feed this scumbag some missiles. Is she really attacking me in melee with a bow? For reals?
Yes?
Yes?
hey,
Wow, you still haven't knocked this person down? What is up? How long does it take for you to knock a guy down? There you go.
On your word.
Alright, instead of skeletons, kinda stun this dumbass.
Sacre!
There you go. Now
On your word.
get your ass into the healing circle. Let Itumak finish that dumbass off.
Yes?
You move up here. No, I can't get there. Alright. Get behind her then. And yeah. She's gonna get a little surprise from behind.
Yes?
Attacking her. This guy's almost dead. Endurance, you're doing fine. You're in melee range, though. Might as well switch you over to the staff. Smash her up some. There goes that one.
Huh?
Beef stick. Sure, you knocked her down, but what about the barbarian standing right behind you? Okay, Tumac's kind of hurt. I'm gonna have to...
Aye?
Alright, Alaf. Shoot at this guy. Help Itumak out a bit. Alright, she's done, right? Yep. Heather. Knock this guy's ass down. There we go. That'll work.
Hey.
Hmm?
What? Following your lead.
Aye?
Right.
Ready, Watcher.
More bodies to loot. I'll take that. Now, what key? Other than that, nothing particularly interesting, but hey, it's all sellable.
Sure.
See, common thugs, maybe leave the seasoned adventurers alone. Just a word of advice. Oh, poor Oda. I'm so sorry, lady. Have you found my Darren yet? Lying to her might be letting her off easy, but I have to be honest. I don't know how to tell you this, but he's gone. I can't imagine your grief. Oda's mouth falls open and she stares back in shock. My boy's dead? That can't be. What happened? Darren was defending one of the prostitutes from a couple of thugs. He was very brave and you should be proud. She sobs and quickly brings a hand to her mouth. Her eyes are bright with tears. I'm sorry, lady. Gods, how could this make it any better? I would never have let my boy die for one of those women, and yet... She chokes into her sleeve. I could only pray that gods will be kinder to him in the next life. Maybe there's hope for one of my children. He was brave. He did well. After several seconds, she closes her eyes and swallows. I suppose it's better to know the truth than to keep wondering. Thank you, at least, for bringing me the answers. Here, take these. I've been saving several keepsakes for Darren one day, but he won't need them now, and I doubt I'll have another child to pass them on to. Minor ring of protection, fine dagger, bunch of experience. I'm so sorry, lady. I wish I could bring you better news. So I could use this ring. Kana could use this ring. Not her, she's already got this cloak. Durance could use the ring, yes. There's got the deflection ring and the gloves, which gives a he would only benefit slightly from that. Alaf has that same exact ring. So there's the cloak. I'm gonna give it to Kana for now. Well, that was sad. I don't suppose I can enchant anything. Burning Lash. It's 25 burn damage. That's not bad. It's not bad. I'm not gonna do it on the S-Top. Could do Slaying Primordial, Slaying Spirit, Slaying Vessel, Slaying Kith. Before I enchant anything, I'm going to save it because I don't know if this adds to the current enchantment or replaces it. So if I'm going to enchant anything, it's going to be his poleaxe. How much does this cost me anyway? 200 coppers. That's not a problem. Let's do it. No, it just adds to it. Very nice. I'm not going to do any of these just yet. Alright, sweet. Extra burning damage? That's what I'm talking about. My man's going to be dishing out some super duper nastiness. Alright, cool. Alright, well. This is a good place to leave off. Next time, check out this abandoned house. Maybe it's more addicts. The Valiant Trading Company, Ramshackle House, and if there's time, we'll go down to the lighthouse. We'll go there eventually. And then we'll see where things take us from there. So, until next time.